If you want to share in the wealth of the high-tech industry, like startups, technical companies like Google, Facebook, media companies, are you thinking of having those companies move up here, having like a startup or like a Silicon Alley kind of northern Manhattan? Is that your goal?
Yes, our northern Manhattan should have one of the technical centers located here. However, the idea is that what is happening in northern Manhattan is that we have 3 elected officials, and we 3 are going in one direction. So this is not just about, this is a new day in our community.
The 3 elected officials being
Senator Espaillat, Councilmember Gabriela Rosa, myself, and then we can include Manhattan Borough President. Also, we are speaking with one voice. What we are saying is we're missing that plan. We're missing a long-term plan that can guide us from whoever is the council member. Our community plans should not be subject to whoever is the council member or hold the public office. Should be about what is the plan of our religion's leader, or our CBO's leader, or our middle class and working class that has been staying in our community and will stay in this community for the next 30 and 60 years.
Now that raises a good point. Now, if you want to have like a high-tech sort of corridor here in northern Manhattan, what's going to happen to like some of the little existing mom and pop businesses that have like depended on low rent? And I see a lot of empty storefronts on St. Nicholas Avenue and on Broadway and on 181st Street. Empty storefronts, businesses have been there for a long time. People are raising the rent and they can't afford to stay in business, like Vim Drugs on 181st Street, Joseph's Shoes, 181st Street, little like bodegas on St. Nicholas Avenue. All of a sudden their lease is up, boom, they're out of there. And those storefronts, and even where Word Up Books was, you know, they're out of there. That space, maybe it's going to be a T-Mobile store now.
Well, I think that in the case of Word Up, I think there was
I'm not talking about Word Up specifically. I don't want to even bring them up in this conversation. But my question really is if you're bringing in like these high-tech companies, aren't they going to push out these mom and pop stores and like these little stores and raise the rent and ultimately raise like the apartment rents? I mean, you see this kind of happening over and over and over, like gentrifying our neighborhoods, pushing people out that like barely have trouble, that can barely pay their rents now. If you start bringing in, I mean, I'm not saying this will happen, but this is what goes through people's minds when you say, oh, we're going to bring in this kind of technology. People immediately think our rents are going to shoot up. How am I going to afford to live here? What do you say to that?
Well, first of all, as I say, we will present a comprehensive plan of ideas about the state of northern Manhattan. Ideas that we hope that will help to start a discussion about our future. Our future based about the contribution that residents of this area has made for centuries. And we will build on what our previous generation has done in our community. It is because of the hard work of the whole community that crime went down. It is because people say enough is enough, that we say we have to stand up and create a business improvement district of 181st. So when as part of the whole northern Manhattan, we believe that this area should be also included in one of the areas that New York City has received the major investments in science and technology. It doesn't mean that it has to be just to create a big store that replaces our local business. It can be that one of those, the Google and the Facebook, become a partner and train our youngster for them to be able to get a salary that allow them to become a strong working class and a middle class. So when it comes to the protection of small business, at the state of northern Manhattan, we also will address our plan. That we have a very comprehensive one, working with the Small Business Administration. We will be presenting details about the creation of 2 new business improvement districts that will go from 159 to 179. The second one going the Dykeman area, and the third one we will expand the 181st Street up to San Nicolas and 196, because you're right. there's more than 30 business closed in San Nicolas Avenue between 182nd and 183rd. So the issue is there. And we have to be sure that we protect our mom and pop business, because those are the business that create most of the jobs in our city. So yes, we will have some ideas, some suggestions, but when we talk about bringing a science, a extension to Northern Manhattan, we are looking more about the same thing that is happening on Roosevelt Island, where the university Stanford, the University of Israel, where the NYU also have the project in Brooklyn. We are working. We would like to see CUNY and Columbia being in partner here at GW. There's no reason why, if the first floor is a school related to media, how can we get one of those technology corporation and be a partner and train our students? And we even can make some of this school in 9th to 13th grade.
What about Yeshiva? Have you approached Yeshiva University?
Well, Yeshiva is also, we starting conversation with all the higher institutions in New York City. There's going to be a meeting in May that also we will present some.
We, the city council? Or
my office.
Your office.
I'm as a chairman of the Committee of Higher Education. I had taken the lead about making college readiness as one of my priorities. And there's going to be a meeting in May where we're going to be inviting all the higher institutions, public and private, from Columbia to Yeshiva to Bank Street to Pace to CUNY, putting together a big summit on working with strategy about connecting our youngsters to the science and technology and preparing them for college. And that's going to be a whole year of prep summit that we will have, and a meeting will be taking place in May. And we also will highlight some of those details including in that initiative.